Welcome back to the Automotive Pulse channel, the place where we bring you the boldest concepts, the wildest reveals, and the future of the automotive world before anyone else gets there. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because today we are diving into something that has the entire enthusiast community buzzing. The 2027 Falcon F7 has officially been unveiled, and trust me, this is not your average reveal. This is a machine that feels like it was pulled straight out of a science fiction fever dream and dropped onto real pavement. Before we go further, a quick note for transparency. The Falcon F7, as discussed here, is a speculative and concept-based interpretation of where a next-generation performance nameplate could be headed, blending rumored technology trends and design language circulating in the industry right now. With that said, let's get into why this thing has everyone talking. Start with the exterior, because that is where the Falcon F7 immediately separates itself from the pack. The silhouette is low, wide, and aggressive, with a fastback roofline that flows into an active rear spoiler system capable of adjusting itself in real time based on speed and cornering load. The front fascia ditches the traditional grille entirely, replaced by a smart intake system that opens and closes dynamically to optimize cooling and aerodynamics depending on driving conditions. At night, the split LED lighting signature stretches across the entire nose, giving the car a menacing, almost predatory stance sitting in a parking lot. Step around to the side profile, and you will notice the flush door handles that deploy automatically as you approach, paired with camera-based side mirrors that reduce drag while feeding a crystal clear feed directly into the cabin display. The wheel arches are pumped out aggressively to house a staggered wheel setup, wrapped in specially developed performance rubber designed to handle the kind of power we are about to talk about. And that brings us to the heart of this machine, the powertrain. The Falcon F7 is rumored to arrive with a hybridized twin-turbo platform, producing somewhere in the neighborhood of 800 combined horsepower, paired with an electric motor setup that adds instant torque fill off the line. 0 to 60 times are being thrown around in the low 3-second range, which puts this car firmly in supercar territory, all while retaining a level of everyday usability that most exotic machines simply cannot offer. Underneath, the Falcon F7 rides on an adaptive suspension system that reads the road thousands of times per second, adjusting damping stiffness instantly to keep the car planted whether you are carving a canyon road or cruising down the highway. There are rumors of a track-focused variant down the line that could push power output even higher, but for now, the standard model already sounds like an absolute weapon. Now let's step inside, because this is where the Falcon F7 truly tries to redefine what a modern performance interior should feel like. The cabin is dominated by a curved digital display that wraps from the driver's side all the way toward the center console, blending the instrument cluster, infotainment, and climate controls into one seamless piece of glass. The interface itself is powered by an advanced HMI system capable of learning driver preferences over time, adjusting seat position, mirror angles, ambient lighting, and even preferred drive modes, automatically based on who gets behind the wheel. Voice control has been taken to another level here as well. Instead of rigid command structures, the system is designed to understand natural conversational requests. So instead of memorizing specific phrases, you could simply say something like "turn up the cabin temperature a little" and cue something energetic, and the car handles the rest. There are also whispers of augmented reality head-up display technology that projects navigation arrows and hazard warnings directly onto the windshield in the driver's line of sight, keeping eyes up and focused on the road. Materials throughout the cabin lean heavily into a blend of sustainable performance textiles and traditional leather, giving it a premium feel without straying too far from its high-performance intentions. The seats themselves are said to feature active bolstering that tightens during aggressive cornering and relaxes during relaxed cruising, essentially adjusting comfort levels in real time based on how the car is being driven. Safety and driver assistance technology also plays a massive role in this reveal. The Falcon F7 is expected to feature a suite of advanced sensors and camera systems working together to provide semi-autonomous highway driving capability, automatic emergency maneuvering, and a 360-degree awareness system that can detect potential hazards well before a human driver would typically notice them. For a car this focused on performance, that level of intelligent safety tech is a genuinely exciting addition. Then there is the sound. Even with hybrid assistance, engineers reportedly worked closely with acoustic specialists to tune an exhaust note that still delivers that emotional, visceral growl enthusiasts crave. Rather than leaning into a synthetic or muted tone, often associated with electrified performance cars. That is a detail that matters deeply to this community, and it sounds like the team behind the Falcon F7 understood the assignment. So where does this leave us? The Falcon F7 represents a fascinating vision of where performance vehicles could be heading, combining explosive power, cutting-edge technology, and a design language that genuinely turns heads. Whether this exact configuration makes it to production as described remains to be seen, but the direction it points toward feels like a real glimpse into the next era of performance driving. What do you think about the Falcon F7? Does this speculative build have you excited for what the future of performance cars could look like? Or do you think automakers are leaning too hard into screens and software at the expense of raw driving feel? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. I read every single one and love seeing this community debate these reveals. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you never miss a future reveal here on Automotive Pulse. We have got more concept breakdowns, speculative reveals, and enthusiast deep dives coming very soon. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.